it's definitely a part of the environment, and it needs to continue to be part of it, just because here in Flagstaff, one of the big things with before the Schultz fire that we had here in 2011, I think it was, a lot of people were against us doing the prescribed burns, going out and doing thinning projects and stuff like that. But when that fire happened, all of a sudden people had a different opinion, because that backside of the peaks is a wilderness area, and that fire got into it. And there's homes that back up to that area too. And after it was all said and done, I mean, there was no homes that were lost in that fire, which was great. I mean, because there's literally fire inches away from homes there. But after fire was all done and whatnot, people finally realized, okay, maybe we need to do the prescribed burns and have people out there doing the thinning projects and whatnot. Because your forest isn't supposed to look super thick and dense. There's supposed to be space between the trees for them to grow. There's not supposed to be a bunch of those little reprods. And they thought at the time before the fire, they're just like, that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be super thick. There's not supposed to be people going out there and cutting trees down. Which in fact, that's nature. When we weren't around doing all the prescribed fires and doing the thinning, lightning fires started, fires ran through the forest, and that's how nature created their own thinning projects in the sense. And so it's good for the trees too, because that helps them with the growth. There's definitely areas of Flagstaff that have giant pines out there, and it's kind of weird to see them, because you look around everywhere else and you're looking at like trees that are probably only about 70 feet tall, and at the base, at the widest part, they're probably only about 30 inches wide. But there's some areas that there's some huge toads that are 100 and something feet, and the bases are like 60 inches, 70 inches wide. And that's what it's supposed to be like. So definitely the prescribed burning, the thinning it's definitely a good thing to do with the forest and just anywhere. It definitely helps out with the growth, like I said, and also helps us out when it comes to fighting a fire. If we have that little bit of work that's been in there, or if they've done prescribed burns in the past, I mean, we can definitely get a control of a fire a lot quicker than if it wasn't like that.